Why, hello there. Up you go. I'm just trying to adjust the gimbal. It's kind of, the horizon's a little off-centered. And we're looking at another evening of no clouds in the sky. Let's get up a little higher, shall we? Look at that big old ball of light. Hey, Gordo. Hey, Lace. How you doing? How are you both doing? So I am restreaming to a few different services: Mixer, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. So my response time is going to lag a little bit. Gordo on Mixer says, I'm doing good. How are you? I am also doing goodish. Lacey on Mixer says, oh, living the dream. How are you? I'm doing all right. Doing all right / goodish. Good enough. So earlier there were some clouds in the sky and I was getting excited, like, oh, this is going to be great. But now there's like nothing. So here I'm gonna pan around a bit. So now we're looking northwest. Now we're looking to the north. Northeast. There's to the east. I'm gonna go ahead and line this up a bit, just because I like the image of the road leading to the mountain. Ooh, yeah. And of course, with no clouds in the sky, it's kind of like boring. But for those of you that are unable to get out, hopefully this is somewhat enjoyable. Oh, there's some clouds. Found them. They're hiding. Oh yeah, it's still very bright. Look at that. Ooh. Hopefully one of these days there'll be some nice cloud coverage and we'll have a really pretty sunset. Or prettier. We got some light traffic on the road. Looks like we got a bunch of people defying the stay-at-home order. So underneath that big white ball over there, you can see the silhouette of downtown Phoenix. grass looks so soft and fuzzy. Jose on Facebook, how you doing? Or Amadeo. Good to see you, man. Lace, the drone can go out a couple miles. I haven't tested that just because there's a lot of interference in the city. So I try to just keep it somewhat in the neighborhood. Yeah, it has been a while since you've seen the Arizona sunset. You've been in Vegas for quite a few years. Okay, I apologize for the quick turn. Please avert your eyes while I finish this. There we go. So for those of you who watch it on Facebook, I'm currently streaming to Twitter, to Mixer, to Twitch, to YouTube. You can find me on all of those other platforms at Adjective Beaver. My Facebook, I'm streaming to my personal Facebook account, and there's not a whole lot of people that have that. Cthulhu 87. I'm trying to figure out what city this is. I'm also in Arizona. Cthulhu, I'm in Mesa. And hello. Usually for the first 10-15 minutes I putz around and just kind of fly the drone around the canal here. But once the sun starts to set, then I'll stop dicking around and I'll focus on it. But I like to call this a few moments of Zen accompanied by mouth noises and random bird noises. You can hear the quail every once in a while. There's a quail on the fence yelling at me. That right there was the quail. Yeah, if you didn't know anybody, if you weren't looking at the city, you would think I was in like a jungle or something. Well, then you can hear cars and airplanes, so never mind. Your immersion would be ruined quickly if I said I was in a jungle. All right, here we go. Let's look back at the freaking canary. Did you see that down there, Lace? Where is it? You saw it. I know you saw it. Otherwise you wouldn't have said freaking canary yellow. Yes, there is a sports bar near. Yeah, it's a Hearst. A hearse? It's called a hearse. Hearst. But hearse sounds normal too. Yeah, it's a hearse. It's a sports ball hearse. Okay, so this right here is pretty much the entirety of the stream. I don't know if the windows were yellow. I don't think they're even tinted. I think they're just normal glass windows. But yeah, this is the entirety of the stream. I just like to toss the drone up in the air and watch the sunset on the days that I am unable to get out and about, which is today. I mean, Arizona was issued a stay-at-home order, but there are some activities where you can leave the house for. However, I'm trying to do my part and just stay home. If it gets to the point where I'm needing that solitude, then I will go for a hike. But I think in the meantime, while I am at home, I'm going to try to stream the sunset every day in April. Set myself a little weird goal. We do not need rain. We've gotten a lot of it recently. Like our desert's pretty fuzzy right now. Blue Suede, hi, get used to it. Our stay-at-home order was just extended for another month. Yeah, I suspect that ours probably will be too, and probably for another month after that. I get it. We're in this for the long haul, and that's fine. We got to do what we got to do to get over this. Yeah, I'm now beginning week 3. Yay, I laugh so I don't cry. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm really, really happy. Please don't look. I'm sorry. I get it. I'm thankful that I'm living in Arizona, and it's nice enough to be able to, I can sit outside all day long. I've been sitting outside all day, and I've been doing this almost every day. Like, the weather's so nice, and I think that helps. If I was stuck inside, I don't know. For those of you that are stuck inside, I feel for you. Blue says, stopping in to see your sunset real quick. Oh, good. Well, I'm sorry it's not as pretty as some of the other nights. I'll have a word with the sky later off stream. We'll get things squared away. Today was finally nicer out. Did you go outside at all? I suppose it's not as nice now that it's dark. Cthulhu on Mixer says, week 2, I'm finally bored and broke. I just want to get drunk or something at this point. Oh, Cthulhu, man. I feel for you. And the man was a slip. Please pay no attention to that. I feel for you, Cthulhu. Wait, is it Cthulhu 80? Yeah, I get it. It's tough to be cooped up inside. I like to get out and hike. Okay, you have an amazing. Thank you, Blue. Have a good evening. Oh, Lacey visited some TV. I never thought I would. Okay, cool. I mean, when boredom hits, you gotta check out some various things, I guess. You never know what will intrigue you. And I suppose the border you get, the lower your standards are. It's like a different kind of hungry. I'd like to think that if I wasn't working, if I wasn't stressed the heck out, that I would be working on projects and stuff. But I'm guessing that I would just be sitting there wondering, what the heck do I do now? Playing like 5 minutes of a game and then watching 5 minutes of a TV, then getting lost on Wikipedia or YouTube or something. Lacey on Mixer says, I wonder what grocery chain I shall learn about this evening. Hey, you know what? You could probably pull a lot of really fun facts out of those that you can use at very weird times. And so I've noticed this pattern when I'm working. I'm thinking about all the things I want to be doing. Oh, I want to go hiking, or I want to work on this video project. I want to edit these photos. I want to get these shots. I want to do all this cool stuff. The moment I'm not working, all of that motivation and want to is gone. It's frustrating. I've been trying to figure out, how do I deal with that. One way I've been trying to deal with it is, like, I will write down how I was feeling, what I wanted to do, and try to give myself, my future self, some context. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. Final season of Future Man just came out. Oh, really? Okay. We still haven't finished season 2, but Future Man's pretty good. It's like just the right amount of ridiculousness. My problem is I start them all and never finish them. Yeah, I get that. It's like you get into a project and partway through you're just not feeling it, or you're lacking a piece of knowledge that would help you finish it, something like that. And sometimes it really helps to have someone to either help keep you motivated or to help hold you accountable. Like, hey, I'm gonna share my progress with this person. Please give me feedback and help keep me on track. And the one thing to keep in mind too with any type of creative endeavor is that it often takes time to not just complete the project, but to realize your end goal for it. And sometimes that happens too. Sometimes you realize, like, the idea looked super great in your head, but then when you start putting it on paper or in digital format, it's like, what? No, this isn't at all. This is not what I wanted. What was I thinking? But sometimes you can just kind of like shelve that project and come back to it at a later date with new knowledge or a new interest, or you can even salvage pieces of it. There's been a lot of times where I took a photo and I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. And then like a year later, there will come a need, and I'm like, oh wow, I'm really glad I took that picture of that weird pickle 3 years ago. It sounded amazing. What did I... It was amazing until I started working on it. So I got to bring the drone down soon and swap the battery. We're getting some cool shadows on the storage buildings right there. So it looks like my Facebook chat isn't coming through on Restream, which is fine, whatever. For those of you chatting on Twitch or Mixer, if I happen to miss your message, please don't be upset. It's nothing personal. Sometimes it's just easy to miss a message. I enjoy chit-chatting with people, and I really feel bad if I happen to miss a message. Hi there. You ready for a battery change? I am. Where can I put you? Here, I know. Put you over here. Okay, so the video is going to pause for a moment. There should still be audio. enough for me to change the battery. Alright, battery has been changed. There should be video re-enabling itself in a moment here. Yep, hi. Are we ready? Oh, it's doing its thing. Okay, here we go. Wasn't that fun? There, back up into the sky where we belong. We're gonna go ahead and climb to 200 feet. The wind's currently blowing at a speed out of a direction, and I can feel it. And we're at 204 feet. The maximum allowable legal height is 400. I try to avoid that. Okay, so yeah, I'm still getting the hang of my gentle turns and takeoffs and stuff. I try to keep in mind what the viewer is experiencing when I'm doing this, when I'm flying around, and so what I don't want to do is quickly move the gimbal left or right and just create some sort of disorienting viewing experience. I want it to be pleasing. I want to pleasure everyone. Wait, I want everyone to have a pleasurable experience while watching the sunset. That's what I want. Giggity. Okay, so I'm gonna line up a view here. There. I like this composition because you can see the road off to the west towards the sun, and then the canal heads off to the north. I just think it's a pretty view. Pan that, or I can tilt the gimbal down a bit and we can see all the cars. You think the audio went, did it? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello? I hope not. I know I gotta wait a few seconds. I was just like, the wind died down, the car stopped, there was no birds, and I was quiet for a moment. But you might be right. Hello? Hey, microphone. Hey, microphone. Hey, microphone. Oh no. Okay, well, might just be Mixer. Is there anyone on Mixer who does? Can you hear me? Can you hear me on Mixer? Hello, hello, hello. I'm. Okay, now the screen is thinking. Oh no. Uh-oh. Yeah, I checked on good old Facebook, and Facebook had audio. If it still didn't work, I was just gonna stop and restart the stream. I really have no idea if it is. Hey, Angel Bait, if it's Mixer or what. Like I don't know how to properly troubleshoot Restream. So far, I've just been using it, and it's been working, so that's cool. Angel Bait, how you doing today? Even Twitch isn't loading? What? I wonder if it's how do I want to go to my channel. Okay, maybe I'll stop this and try again. Oh, okay, there's a video on. Okay, cool. Video on Twitch. That's good. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Mixer. I wonder if this is a Restream problem or what. Oh, okay, so Mixer just loaded for me. Happy to watch the sun. Good. I'm glad you're here. You're just in time. You're just in time to wait for a bit. Okay, so Mixer finally loaded for me. That doesn't mean you're gonna have the same experience. Now you can't get it to load? Great. Are you using Chrome? If you're in Chrome, try like Firefox or something. I mean, otherwise just watch on Twitch. I mean, you don't have to go through all these hoops just to listen to me run my mouth. Angel Bait, you may need to refresh. There should be video. Should be is the key word. It took a moment for me to load when I was looking at it. Gonna switch to Facebook. Okay, I'll see you on Facebook. Cleaver, hello. How you doing? It won't on Edge either. Wow. Okay. Hey, Cleaver, you're able to see video on Twitter? There appears to be a video issue. I think mostly, maybe it's just Mixer side. It was working on Twitch. So this might not be a me problem. This might be a somewhere else problem. Because if it's working on some of the other services, But, you know, I mean, it's possible that it's not working. Okay, so I'm seeing video on Twitter. You did try Twitter? Yeah, I'm seeing it on, it looks okay on Twitter. For me anyway, it doesn't mean it's not for you. Oh, yep, I see you on Twitter. Yeah, maybe it's just Mixer. I apologize for having y'all have to go watch somewhere else. Yeah, it's maybe it's just Mixer. I mean, I could probably shut the stream off and restart and see how that works out, but I don't wanna. Another sunset with no clouds. You have audio and video on Twitter. Okay, good. Good. Thank you for yeah, Periscope, I think it's called. I mean, it's Twitter's, but yeah, it's called Periscope. Thank you for checking. You can see the, yeah, I don't know what's going on. You can't hear there either? What? Okay, I'm gonna stop it. Oh, okay. Thanks, Restream, for sending that message again. Okay, so I think it's working. I think. Oh God, it should be live on Mixer. Okay, so I'm gonna ignore Facebook just because it's test. I see your test on Mixer. It looks like it's fine on Mixer. So just by restarting, I think, by gosh, I think I fixed it. It did say, yeah, probably because I wasn't live right away, whatever, because there's like a delay. Or maybe it's a static image from years ago and I'm animating all these cars down there by hand and fooling you all. Welcome back to Mixer Angel Bait. Thanks for playing. It's like a really weird game of musical chairs. Like I really like the Restream thing. I don't know if I will keep using it. I have not figured out how it fits, you know, so at least for this month, I'm gonna keep using it. I'm using the free version. I don't know if upgrading gets me anything more better or whatever, but I mean, it was easy to set up and I've had relatively few problems. I mean, it would be nice if the chat worked properly. Sometimes it flakes out. But I figured, like, I'm only live for an hour or so. I can tolerate a little bit of whatever. kind of looks like the horizon's crooked. But, well, it kind of is. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. There we go. A little better. How about we're getting to see the really neat fancy pants gradient in the sky, where it goes from the dark blue to the pollution air orange. It's a new Crayola color crayon. Smog orange, smorange. You hear the songbird and being accosted by little green birds. I guess it's better than little green men. I bet they're all jerks too. I think they're plotting. Little jerk birds. Yes. So for any of you watching on any of the other services, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, if you want to come over to Mixer, so mixer.com/adjectivebeaver, that's where the majority of the chit chat is happening, other than the words falling out of my mouth. Everything else is on Mixer for now. Oh, you can see a plane up there, right in about the middle of the sky. Ducks are the worst. I think they tie with geese for me. I had a goose bite me once, the jerk. I don't think I've ever been, as far as I can remember, I've never been bitten or chased by a goose. A geese. Alright, so I've got a little bit of battery juice left in this one. Speaking of birds, hi Drazala. You're just in time for this part of the thing where nothing happens except more of the same. It's a shame we call them Canadian geese. Fuckers don't deserve to wreck our name. Yeah, that's right. They need to be polite. Why aren't these geese polite? All right, so I'm gonna bring the drone down and swap the battery again, and then I've got one more left, and we'll get to see a little bit of Twilight, not the movie. Oh, but while we're at it, we got to check on the Tipsy Roo Express. Gonna make sure it's still firmly seated on the roof. There it is. There's the Tipsy Roo Express. The drone that has been on my roof for about 2 years. And it will stay there for 2 more. It's been through windstorms and thunderstorms and other storms and storms and storms. Hi, how's it going? Hello there. Was that enjoyable? Was that fun? Okay. Gonna swap the battery. drone is back on. There should be video in a moment. Is there video? There's video. Hi. Hi, I'm over here now. All right, let's, here we go. The sun's hiding. Okay, what do we got going back on over here? The diving board looks like it needs a bikini wax. Yeah, so okay, oh, there's a bunch of text here. Okay. I smile, I laugh, I smile, 2 years why, you can't knock it off. So that drone, it was discovered a few years ago. I was just flying this drone around, and Tipsy came into this stream, and he was like, "Is that a drone on your roof?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it is." It wasn't even mine. And I want to find out what type of drone it is, so I can leave a review on Amazon for it, because it's survived haboobs and thunderstorms and high winds and rain, and it's still there. I used to have a Mr. Zog's sex wax t-shirt, Angel Bait. That kissy face looks kind of like, it looks like it's trying to kiss the heart. And yeah, our diving board does need a bikini wax. For those that saw the long cement thing, it used to lead to a big shed that we had torn down a while ago. Have you ever hit the tree with your drone? I did hit this with this drone. I did the very first time I flew it. I got too close to the branches and it caused the drone to crash. It didn't cause any damage, which is good. I've hit it with the other drone too. I've only hit the branches. I've never hit the tree. Yeah, the other drones survived hail. Hail, yeah. New August Burns Red album is fire. I'll have to check that out. Every so often I'll peek at Spotify's new releases and see what's out there. But lately I just tend to go back to Owl Vision when I'm working. Owl Vision or more recently the My Friend Pedro soundtrack. That's a really good soundtrack. Kind of look like you're gonna hit the branches a second ago. Oh no, I was good. I was far enough away. Although that would have been quite embarrassing if I flew the drone and it crashed and then I couldn't fly it anymore. I'll have to check out the Hotline Miami soundtrack. I think I've heard some of that because I don't know who I watched play it. I think I watched Magellan play it. Oh, yeah. You're right, Drizel. Thank you. My mind is in multiple places. So, yeah, the dead end of the sidewalk is we call it the diving board. It's just a pointless piece of cement that we haven't got rid of yet. I'm going to rotate the drone. We're going to check out the rest of the area. I haven't heard the Doom Eternal soundtrack, but I do like the Doom 2016 soundtrack. That one's good too. I tend to like to listen to music that doesn't have lyrics when I'm working, because I don't need extra voices in my head. I just need the one. Giselle, I'm guessing that we could probably use like a pry bar or something and a combination of that and a sledgehammer. Like I worry what's underneath it though. Yeah, look at that. Check out that. That was pretty gradient. Keep in mind what you are seeing on the screen and the noises that are coming out of my mouth. You are getting at like a 20 to 30 second delay from what I'm actually seeing and saying. I'm not streaming with FTL. Even if I was streaming only to Mixer, I would not be able to do FTL because the drone doesn't support it. I do wonder what could be under there. Maybe there's treasure. Or maybe there's a curse that we should not unearth. Although, what could be worse than what's currently going on, right? Am I right, huh? Leonardo himself wrote an essay on how the further from us it is, the more ozone is between us, and thus more blue. Big dick energy under that cement. So that's where it is. The lights of the city are starting to come on. I think I would call this one the Jack Nicholson. That's, oh my God, yes. I think your cadence saying that made it fucking gold. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sometimes I am able to arrange the words that fall out of my mouth in a manner that makes sense and or are pleasing. Not all the time though. What the hell? That's look like a that X'd out tongue open mouth face looks like a terrible carnival ride. Like, come on in. They got rid of what? They got rid of Reggie. I think they got rid of the Phil emote as well. I've been using the spicy emote in place of Reggie. What is that one? It's like a command prompt. What a boring emote. Please, you have to explain the command. Yeah, the command prompt one there, Angel Bait. Like how when you use it, what are you thinking? What are you trying to convey? And then yeah, the face palm looks more like you're just trying to take off your fleshy skin. Like, I'm done with this. I'm out. Get me out of here. This is less of a sunset and more of a emote bashing. There are some good ones though, like the cat got an upgrade, the fish got an upgrade, the zombie hand got an upgrade. I bet my face would taste good. They still got the women in gaming one, yep, the girl power. There's a couple other ones too. The mixer fish. The fish got a nice upgrade too. Does it still, so on Mixer, if you just hit the, if you enter a colon, does it just auto-fill the fish? I think before the fish was the default emote if you didn't hit anything. Whoa. Brush your teeth, kids, I'm the devil. Oh. Hey, that's copyright infringement. They're stealing Dumpleping. Hey, look at that, it's a chicken. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep, sorry. Sorry. Please forgive me. Actually, there were some clouds over here. There's a cheer for health workers going on. That's kind of cool. I mean, yeah, I suppose if you're trying to get some rest or whatnot, it may not be, but that's good. The health workers need to be recognized. Literally too far. You funny. Every night in Vancouver they do a 7 p.m. cheer. Well, that's kind of cool. That's uplifting. I mean, cheering doesn't take the place of, properly paying them and making sure they're taken care of, but it's a start, right? Let's see here. I'm gonna take a look at the sky. Where are you at, moon? Okay. I don't think I can get the moon in the frame. Let's see. No, it's too high. I'm sorry. I tried. So I think it's like May 16th. On May 16th, it's going to be a crescent moon. But then there's also going to be two of the planets that you can see with the naked eye. They're going to form a smiley face. So it's going to be like an upside down crescent that forms a smile. And the two planets will be aligned in such a way that it will be eyeballs. I've got it marked on my calendar. I'm looking forward to it. Yes, I'm excited about such a thing. It's a Saturday, I believe. Croissant moon. That's like, yeah, that emoji is like super smile, but it's kind of like at a very awkward, like you're smiling at an awkward moment. Like, this is exciting, but I don't know if I should be smiling, so I'm gonna smile real big while gauging the interest of onlookers or whatever. Like, it's weird. Yeah, it's nodding at all the other emojis like, yeah, that was funny, right? Yeah? Uh-huh. 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 Yeah, there you go, Lace. Do they like me yet? Like when I try to crack a joke. Hey, sometimes it works. Sorry. What Twitter status is that? Is that the I'm effing hilarious one? Standing in the background waiting for everyone else to... Yeah. So for those of you watching on other services, a lot of the chit chat is currently happening on mixer.com/adjectivebeaver. If you'd like to hop in the chat and participate. If not, that's fine too. Just, please enjoy this view. Or don't. I mean, you could be sitting looking at this view and just be fuming. Like, I hate the sunset. I hate buildings. I hate cars. I hate lights. And that's okay. As long as you're not hurting anybody. F you, I'm hilarious. Oh, okay. I think I saw someone... like, you can buy prints of the effing birds. And I saw someone had, I think, the wash your fucking hands framed in their house. I think it's a really cool view when the sun has set, and it's got that, the beautiful gradient in the sky, but then you can see the lights of the city. Yeah, Angel Bait, I remember that. I have that service open in a tab in my browser because I want to do something with it. I want to hook it up to like MixPlay or something. So that way there's buttons that can be pressed on a MixPlay board. But that service is freaking hilarious. It's so for those of you wondering, it's this web service called FOAAS, which stands for fuck off as a service. And so what you can do is you can call these web URLs and pass in a few parameters, and it will spit back out various cursities. It's quite funny. But what I want to do is I want to hook it up to my Firebot. I'll have to write like a custom script for it, but I want people to be able to press a button and it spits that stuff back out. We got a little cloud over there hanging out behind that pile of rocks. Did I just make up a new word? The cursity? Not to be confused with courtesy. Yeah, I think it's more of that, Angel Bait, because I think that's the only word they use throughout that site. They don't use any other curse words. So cursity would be kind of misleading. Yeah, it's a funny site. That'd be the opposite of niceties. Cursities. Cursities. Drizella, you're right. Sparkly City is pretty. It is really pretty. Like, I think it's just like, it's a really nice balance of colors and lighting right now. I dig it. I like it. Yeah, Angel Bait, Phoenix is flat. It's a valley. It's called the Valley of the Sun. It's because we are in a valley. But there are some non-flat areas. You just got to get out of the city for that. All right, so I'm gonna bring the drone down. It's time It's time to be done. It's time to be done. So here we go. Let's begin the descent. I know you were all probably expecting some dramatic sound effects, but there are none. You will need to make your own sound effects at home. So please imagine lasers and explosions and Wilhelm screams. Come here. All right, we're all done. That was fun. We flew in the air. We did it. We watched the sunset. We said lots of bad words and did lots of things. All right, so I'm all done. I'm gonna go inside and have a beverage. You all have a good night and have a good day tomorrow.